really excited to try this soup. I haven't had any since I moved here to the Philippines. Oh. Magandang hapon, guys. We are here live in the Philippines. The beautiful sunny weather in Baliwag. Not actually, guys. It's been raining all day. It's flooded everywhere. I had to roll up my pants so that they wouldn't get soaking wet on the way over here. Oh, guys, I didn't even fix my hair for this. Guys, nandito kami sa Barangay San Jose. Guys, dito kami sa harap ng Chang's Eatery. Anong meron tayo ngayon? Anong masarap?
Calderetang baboy.
Ay, tingnan natin. So, ito yung caldereta. Ay, hindi. Giniling.
Yeah.
Mahilig ako sa giniling. Tapos may konti. Ano tawag ito?
Pork casado, sweet pork casado.
Talaga? Masarap ba yun?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Matamis-tamis.
Tapos, anong klaseng isda ba ito?
Dalagang bukid po.
Nilagang bukid.
Dalagang bukid.
Nilagang bukid. Nalagang bukid. Galing sa bukid ito?
No. Dagat.
Bakit tawag bukid kung galing sa dagat? Baligtad yun, no? Alam nyo ba kung bakit hindi makapasok sa langit yung dagat?
Bakit po?
Tubig asin. Tubig asin, seawater, salt water. Pero mas malaki yung kasalanan, tubig asin.
Okay. Tubig asin.
Di ba? Malaki yung kasalanan, tubig asin.
Tubig asin.
Water, salt water.
Okay.
Grabe, guys. Ito pa,
Pork binagoongan.
pork binagaongan. Woo! Saktong-sakto ito para sa panahon, no?
Yeah.
Wow! Alam nyo ba na tatlong buwan nandito ako sa Pilipinas, kahit isang beses, di ba ako makakain ng ganitong sopas? Ewan kong bakit. At tapos ito,
Ito yung caldereta.
ito yung caldereta. Sige. So, siguro para sa akin, pwede kong sabukan kalahating order ng caldereta, isang mangkok ng sopas, isang takal ng kanin, kalahating order ng caldereta, kalahating order ng menudo, at saka yung isang mangkok ng sopas. So guys, they're gonna heat up the soup for me. I thank you po. So ito yung caldereta, ito yung menudo. Okay. Okay guys, we are here in Chang's Eatery in Barangay San Juan in Baliwag. As you can see, we have the caldereta, the menudo, at saka bagong painitan sopas. Looks delicious, guys. This soup is it's really, really good. I really like it. They make this a lot for parties. So if you go to a Filipino party in the States, they'll have like pancit, they'll have palabok, they'll have hot dogs, they'll have spaghetti, and they'll have sopas, guys. It's really, really good. Especially on a day like today where it's like super, super dreary outside. How do you say dreary in Tagalog? Okay, guys, try natin. We've got the caldereta at saka menudo at saka itong sopas. Okay guys, let's try this soup. I'm really excited to try this soup. I haven't had any since I moved here to the Philippines. And I'm a big fan of it. Okay guys, try natin ito. Let's try the sopas. Guys, let's try the sabaw muna. Oh. May lasa siyang sopas. Di ba?
Yes, amen.
Oh guys, the soup is so good. You can see on the top there, you can see a bunch of the different fats coming together. That's how you know it's good. Oh, it's so good, guys. Like I didn't grow up in the Philippines or eat this when I was growing up. But we had it a lot when I was a missionary up in the northern Luzon area. Especially during rainy season. Members of the congregation or our neighbors or basically anyone, they knew that we didn't have any money as missionaries. We have a very small allowance that barely affords us to get by. But people in the neighborhood would always bring us food and they'd always invite us to dinner, which is awesome. That's where my love for Filipino food came from, because we were always eating Filipino food. And one of the things they always brought us during rainy season was soup. So this is kind of comparable to like a chicken noodle soup back home in terms of like we eat that when it's rainy or snowy outside or bad weather.
It's like a feel-good food for a lot of Americans. This is a feel-good soup for a lot of Filipinos. And it always reminds me of my time up north, walking around in the rain, getting drenched, soaking wet, and then being invited into someone's home to have a delicious, warm bowl of soup. And she's right, it's really, really good warm. Susubukan natin yung caldereta ni Angeline. Tignan natin.
Meron din siyang lasang caldereta.
Saktong-sakto, guys. It's exactly what you want a caldereta to taste like.
Ay!
This is more of the sauce on here. Very, very good.
Bili na lang po.
Gusto mo? Ililibre ko kayo. Oh, sige. Okay ba yan, ate? Ililibre ko sila? Sige, bahala kayo. Sige. Sige, wala ka naman.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Welcome
Ang galing mag-English kayo, no?
Welcome to Philippines.
Ha? I love the Philippines?
Where are you from?
Dito.
Dito, okay.
Talabi. Okay.
Okay, guys. Now we've got the menudo from Chain's Eatery in Barangay San Juan. Masarapan din siya. Oh, that's so good. I love menudo. I love caldereta. I just love Filipino food, guys. So anyway, guys, my love of Filipino food started up in northern Luzon, 2001. I've told this story before, but if you didn't hear it, on the way to the Philippines from Utah, where I live. Utah is a state in the United States in the Rocky Mountains, right in between Colorado and Nevada. But in 2001, to get from Salt Lake City, the airport, to Manila, Philippines, Abra, which is where I was stationed as a missionary for my first area, you have to fly from Salt Lake City to Seattle, hour and a half. Seattle to, I think we went to Hong Kong, actually. That was about 13 or 14 hours layover. Hong Kong to Manila, that was about, I think, 6 hours, 5-6 hours. Stayed in Manila for the night, got up at like 5 a.m., drove from Manila to Baguio. It's like another 6 or 7 hours. Stayed the night in Baguio, went down the mountain to Vigan to have our big like missionary transfer meeting. That's where I met my very first companion, my companion missionary. And it's where everybody trades companions because you switch every 6 months for some reason. And then from Vigan to Benguet, Abra, it was almost 3 days of travel, like 3 straight days of travel, with very little sleep. Because when we arrived here at nighttime in Manila, it was the middle of the day in the United States. So basically 3 days without sleep, or very little sleep. So anyway, long story short, I hadn't slept for days. I got up to Benguet, Abra, which is my first area as a missionary. And my companion, Elder Stark was his name, also from Utah. As soon as we got there, I dropped my suitcases off at our apartment, which we share. It was a 2-bedroom apartment that we shared with another missionary set, because we're always in 2. So there's four of us living in that apartment. And he takes me to the house of a member of our congregation. And you gotta remember, guys, I had never been outside of America at this point. All I knew was America. That's all I had reference to. That's all I understood. So he took us to a house, which happened to be a bahay kubo, katabi ng palayan. So it was a bamboo house right next to a rice field. My mind was already blown. We go inside, we sit down, everyone's speaking Tagalog and a little Ilocano. I'm sitting here like this, like not understanding anything because I couldn't speak any Tagalog at that point.
O siya yun naman, nagbablog siya. Kuya ano? Kuya, nagbablog siya. Siya yun no? Kuya.
So anyway, we get there, we're talking, we're conversing, it's candlelight only, which like, my mind's blown. I'm a 19-year-old kid who's never been outside of America. And within a period of 3 days, I'm sitting in the middle of what I assume to be a giant jungle, next to a rice field in a bamboo hut, listening to foreign speakers joke and tell stories and laugh in languages I didn't understand by candlelight. And then they bring out some food to eat. Of course, they brought a big old plate of rice, big old pot of rice. And before you, as a Mormon missionary, before you go to where you're going, wherever it is in the world, you get a crash course, basically, on how to be a missionary. And you go to this place called the Missionary Training Center, MTC, in the middle of Utah. And you're there, if you're learning a foreign language, you're there for 3 months. If you're not learning a foreign language as a missionary, so basically you're English speaking, you stay there for 6 weeks. Or if if you live in Brazil and you're going to Brazil on your mission as a Mormon, same thing, you stay for 6 weeks and then you go. So I had a 3-month crash course on the Tagalog language, a little bit of Ilocano, and Filipino 101, like eating with a fork and a spoon. Facial signs, and pointing, and guapo, and bogey, and nasaan po ba ang CR? Tagalog, like that. So you just get a crash course. So I had no idea of what was happening around me, and I was pretty amazed at sitting in this bamboo house. It was like I was experiencing a whole new world. Anyway, so they bring out the rice, and then they bring out this giant plate of adidas, which is cooked chicken feet. And it looks like, just like it looks, just like it sounds, it's cooked chicken feet. I didn't know you could eat chicken feet. That thought had never crossed my mind as a young American. So they gave it to me, and I was already kind of a little sick from traveling. I had an upset tummy tums. And so my companion passes me some adidas, and I'm just like, Elder, I can't eat that. We call each other elders. I'm like, Elder Stark, I can't eat that. And he looks at me dead serious in the face, and he goes, if you don't eat this, these members of our congregation are going to stop coming to church, and they'll blame you. So anyway, he tells me that they're not going to come to church anymore if I don't eat the chicken feet. And so I started eating it, and I'm like, I didn't know how to eat it. I was like, do I eat this like beef jerky? Do I eat it like a pop? Do you lick it like a popsicle? I don't know. And he's like, just suck on the bones, eat the little bit of meat that's on like the pad. He's like, and just eat the skin. And I was like, okay. So I ate like 2 or 3 of them. And then I put them down, and everyone's looking at me, and I go in the very terrible Tagalog, I go, busog na busog ako. And everyone starts cracking up, like dying laughing. Because it was a big joke, because they knew that it would be a shock for me to see cooked chicken feet. And that's why they did it. So that was the beginning of my love affair with Filipino food. Guys, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic caldereta. Fantastic menudo. Fantastic water and fantastic sopas, guys. Everything was absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10. 100% give ate a try. This beautiful, wonderful kainan. Kahit may ulan, guys, or may araw, bukas sila. Ate, makano yan sa akin? Lahat, makano yan? Pati sa kanila.
565 lang.
Magkano?
565.
565. So guys, for 565 pesos, around $10, you can get half order of menudo, caldereta, kanin, sopas, kahit anong in-order ng mga makulit na bata. Great deal, guys. Saan ba ako magbayad? Walang sukli, sa inyo na. Keep the change po. Yan, galing sa mga follower ko kasi syempre nanonood sila ng mga videos ko. Kung makita kami, nagbabahagi kami ng kita sa inyo. Kasi kayo yung talagang between, yung star ng channel ko.
Punta po kayo dito, huwag niyo po kalilimutan. Kumain po dito sa Chang's Eatery, tapat lang po ng paradahan ng Bay. Matitikman niyo po yung mga masasarap na lutuin ni Chang. Maraming salamat po kay Kuya Kurt. Follow niyo po siya and mag-subscribe na po kayo sa YouTube channel. Thank you po!
Galing! Pwede kang mag-artist, no? Ang galing talaga. Sige guys, maraming salamat po. Okay guys, tapos na yung pagkain. We're gonna pack up the camera. Guys. It was so funny how I put this on like this, and none of them said a single thing to me. They're just like, okay. Like, this is normal. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys had fun in this vlog. This is a fun group. There's good vibes, positive energy, very happy. Food was delicious. The ladies were friendly and single, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I enjoy making these vlogs. Hope you enjoy watching them. Thank you for subscribing and supporting, and all of this is due to you guys. I definitely am the luckiest guy in the world to have this job. So much better than selling software over the phone for 6 years. Where's my microphone? Did you guys even hear?
Did you guys even hear any of that? I just had this whole long spiel, and I don't think any of you guys heard that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had a fun time. These are good vibes here in Barangay San Juan in Baliwag, Manila, Philippines. Tomorrow is my last full day here, guys. Tomorrow's Tuesday, June 23rd. Not a single person is talking about my ears, guys. They just totally accept it as normal. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you had a fun time. I'm going to get on the motorcycle, the little scooter, and leave and get out here to where the jeepneys go to die. Joke lang, guys. I think that's just like a waiting area. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you soon. Hanggang sa susunod, guys. Sa susunod na vlog, magkita-kita tayo. Sana nandyan lahat kayo. At actually, guys, so I'm getting ready to finish rent. I'm about to rent an apartment in Manila. Very cheap one-bedroom apartment as a place to basically just keep my stuff and occasionally sleep there. And then I'm gonna start traveling around the Philippines. I want to visit every island. I want to see every barangay. I want to visit the Chocolate Hills, Bohol, Lake Taal. I want to see Palawan and Siargao and Cebu again, and visit Mindanao and Pagudpud and all of Luzon, all of the Visayas, all of Mindanao. I'm very excited to do it. So if you have suggestions on where I should go, please put it in the comments. And also, I think I'm going to create a Google form because I do get occasional emails and direct messages of people recommending restaurants. Either they work at one, they know one, they own one, or they just like one. And so I think I'm going to start a Google form. And if you have a restaurant that you want to suggest, like just like Ate's, that is locally owned and has a place to sit and isn't too noisy, I would love to give them a try and feature them on the vlog. And so I'm going to start that here in the next couple of days. If you guys have some places you want to suggest, let me know. Hanggang sa susunod, guys. Okay, maraming salamat sa inyong pagsama sa vlog na ito. Magkita-kita tayo. Kita-kits.